how was your international break?
Yeah, it's been good. We've had good opportunity to have a little bit of rest for the players after a busy week going into it, and some work in between. So yeah, players are fresh. Some players back from international duty. So yeah, a bit of a count up in the last day or two with players travelling back, but otherwise all good.
When we spoke before the international break, you were talking about the kind of work that you wanted to do and get the balance right between rest and recovery and then working on certain things. Did you manage to get everything done you wanted to?
Yeah, we did. Hopefully we know what we're doing, and we used the time well. And the players needed recovery after the week first and foremost. But yeah, it's given us a chance to get the right level of physical work. It's not always easy to work overly tactical when you're missing some players, important players. We're not the biggest squad, but it then gives us a chance to bring up some young players as well and have a look at those who have added positively to the feeling, I would say, of the group. So I'm happy.
Tell me a bit about the players that have been off on international break. Haji Wright's obviously had an incredible time, it seems, over with the Team USA. So I know there were some nerves about the kind of position they would be in physically when they came back. How's everybody come back to you?
Yeah, it's great for Haji to score his 2 goals and effectively win the game through those goals. And he's been, I think sometimes you get what you deserve. Haji's been training well, really positive, goes back into the squad and shows what he can do in their second game. So I'm really, really happy for him. That's good. He's feeling good. The issue with Haji is obviously he had a 10-hour flight and some time zones and things. So he's come back and landed yesterday, but he's in good spirits. Brandon came back earlier in the week as well, got on in their second game. Again, he's in good spirits. And Jay and Kai, good minutes for Kai, the 21s. And Jay playing a high level game at Wembley against England. So yeah, there's good and bad when the players go internationally. You're very, very happy for them individually. It's great recognition. I'm always for that. But you're also protective of them wanting to come back, and they're all back now.
I'm just going to wait for the plane to go.
Do it.
Sorry.
It's all right.
So they've obviously gone off. Haji Wright particularly was talking about transferring the kind of level he's been playing here over to America. It was nice to see him referencing that in the interviews that he was talking about the work that he's doing here at Coventry City.
Yeah, well, he's in a good place. Clearly, I think you see that with his performance, but also around the place. And yeah, it's great to hear because we've worked closely with him, worked hard with him. This pre-season into the season, and very specific work with Haji, but also the teamwork. I hope they enjoy coming to work and doing their thing and coming together on the pitch. But it's always different to necessarily tell that to your international team. Different setup, different systems, different players. But individually, you go there and do your best and give what he's been given for us. So I'm really pleased with what he's got, because you get a different recognition when you play for your national team and score goals and perform as he did. So hopefully that adds to his confidence levels.
Do you have a full squad of players to pick from for tomorrow's match?
No.
Okay. Who's missing?
Rudoni. So Jack. It's been a difficult one with Jack because it's a calf injury that wasn't absolutely clear in its first diagnosis in terms of how long he'll be to come back. We're hoping he's back this side of the next international break. Yeah, so we're hoping for that. But I'm not here to play games. I like to try and give information, but when we're not exactly sure, it's best that I don't put timelines on it to put him under pressure. Sometimes I suffered calf injuries, so I was not close to my heart. It's the wrong way to put it, but I understand it. So I don't want to overcook the pressure. He stepped up his work a little bit in this 2 weeks off. Now more strength work in the gym. We will probably scan him again in the next days, and that will give us a clearer opinion as to when he can come back.
Okay. Victor Torp?
Torpy's fit.
Wow. And Josh Eccles, I know, was also...
Yeah, Josh is a bit closer for this game. We had to see how he is in training today. He's trained the last couple of days. So whether he's in the squad or not, we will make the decision, because it's a 3-game week, and if he's not quite ready for this, we'll be a bit careful with him.
And how are you approaching this? Because, like you say, another 3-game week, finish with a 3-game week, international break into another one, and a lot of travel involved in the midweek as well. But this time around, it's a Tuesday night fixture rather than a Wednesday. Yeah,
listen, we always do. I plan for the 3 games, but I know that the plan can change after game 1. because of what the energy levels of the players, form, fitness. It was the same before the break. So we'll be as strong as we possibly can be tomorrow, but whilst making the right decision on individuals and their fitness. And once we can do that, everything to recover, to go down to Portsmouth, which we know is going to be a very tough match. We found it out last year. So, but one game at a time for us, and Blackburn being the first one, who for me is a difficult opponent because we've been going well. Everyone expects us to continue to go well, and we need to be the ones that guard against that and say, what does it take to keep going well, which is a continuation of the work. And I feel like we have room to improve still. We definitely have. So we need to keep going.
Good pressure that though, isn't it? To be going in unbeaten and just that kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The unbeaten thing is nice. I'm not so concerned about that because we can lose a game in this league. But performance-wise and feeling-wise, the way the players are running for each other and how they're performing on the pitch has been great. But I have to be the first one that understands the minute those levels drop, then everything changes. And there were a few glimpses at Sheffield Wednesday, even within the 5-0, where we dropped a little bit. Players have seen that back since. And we have to make sure we guard against any, whether it be complacency, whether it be legs being heavy in that game from the busy week we'd had. I understand things, but if we want to really be the best and continue this form, we also have to be on ourselves. So I think the players are. I think they're in a good place.
I'm looking forward to being back in front of the CBS crowd again.
Yeah, we always do. They're always great. It's up to us to be great. It's up to us to start the game well, to go in with the right application, the right attitude. And we know when we can be like that, we are false. But again, we mustn't be complacent with that. We still need to do our business. I think Blackburn have maybe not got quite what they deserved in some of their games, specifically one which is being replayed for the other team. So we have to be careful.
It's been a busy international break in terms of stuff off the pitch, obviously, because it's an international break. That makes sense. The announcement that the enemy are going to be playing at the CBS ahead of the Sheffield United game, which is obviously a few little bits away, but is that creating a bit of the fan base have gone absolutely wild for it and can't wait. How much does that kind of thing do you take on board? Because it's going to be a special event pre-match though, so how much of that will you be dipping into?
I think it's a very good thing. That's why I signed it off in effect. Because there's two things. One is the game and the absolute focus of the game. And I don't like too much razzmatazz at times because I think we have to focus on the game. But there's also, since I've been at this club, I've understood exactly what that song means to the club and the fans. I love it too. And I think the opportunity for that and for the engagement of fans with the enemy, with us, is a good thing for that game. And we're not making it a big show. That's great for the fans and the players, and you always get a bit of a tingle when the song's being sang by everybody because we're so loud with it, and it's a really good thing. So I'm very pleased with it, but I'll be very clear that we're there to play a football match on that day, and I hope the fans enjoy it very much. I'll be pleased to meet the lads as well myself, but we'll absolutely have to focus on the game. It's nothing for a party. It probably shows you where. Hopefully the club's in a good place in terms of how connected it is at the minute, and that's why it's a good thing. Other than that, we just need to play that game properly.
How was the international break for you? What have you gotten up to?
Yeah, it was nice, obviously in this division the games come quick and fast, so it was nice to just get a few days to rest the body, spend time with family, and yeah, it was a nice break, to be fair. So yeah, spent time with family.
Did you go away? Did you have a proper break, or were you also here working?
Bit of both, really. Me personally went to Marrakesh for 3 days, so a bit of sun, relaxation, and yeah, it was a nice trip with the family. So now I'm ready to get back at it.
Yeah, I think I saw some stuff on Instagram. I saw somebody also put, do you always go on your own? Because there's never any photos of anyone other than you. Just looking amazing wherever you are. How has it been for you, the start of this season? There was a lot of chat at the start of the season in the kind of pre-season friendlies and stuff about particularly body language and actually concern about whether you were okay, whether you were feeling a bit down and but that seems to have changed massively recently. So how has it been for you, this beginning of this season?
Yeah, it's been Just like any other season, really. Obviously, you come back for pre-season and you want to do well. You want to get into the team. You want to train well. Just give it your all, really. So, yeah, I think that's what I done, really. Worked hard in the off-season. Came back, was raring to go. So, yeah, I wouldn't really look into I don't really look into any of the comments, you know. I just wanted to score goals. I'm a striker, do well, and keep improving. So yeah, I would say them things, you know, like as a striker, you're not always going to be scoring, and it's in the moments where you've got to keep your head and just do the other bits, the hold up play, keep making the runs, keep believing in yourself, and eventually it will come, you know. So that's been my mindset.
I don't know, but I imagine it's a special kind of mindset where if the goals aren't coming, that you have to keep reminding yourself that they will, and that you are an excellent player. And how do you manage that?
Yeah, from my experience, like throughout my career, I've always like scored goals. So in the back of my mind, I don't need to worry too much, because I know eventually, like if I keep making the runs, keep training hard, practicing, eventually you're going to create a chance and you're going to score, and then from there it's like a snowball, you know. You get confidence and you score again the following week. So yeah, it's just believing in yourself. I believe in my ability that if I get a chance, I'm going to score. So like any striker, you know, you're not going to be scoring every week. There's going to be times where you might go 3, 4, 5 games without a goal, and you just got to remain calm, not to snatch at anything, just believe in yourself and keep going. But yeah, that's what I've done personally.
And what kind of work have you been putting in with Frank Lampard? He's been saying as head coach that he's sitting down, he's working one-to-one with you and looking at clips and on the training pitch as well. Has that been really valuable? What's it been? I know you've worked together before, but it sounds as though the work that's going in here at Coventry City with everybody is really having an impact.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, the one-to-one is very helpful. Like after training, even the coaching staff, they might work with you for 10, 15 minutes just on a specific part of your game, like holding the ball up, just little headed finishes. So yeah, not every day after training, but like when it's the right time, we'll do some finishing, some tactical work. So it's very helpful, you know, especially learning from the best. So yeah, I would say that, you know, you just got to learn from them and just keep listening, listen to the advice and take it on board, and you'll improve.
There was a moment at the CBS, Talk scored off an opportunity that you'd created. They were very keen, everybody, to get you in front of Singer's Corner as well. How did that feel? Yeah,
it feels nice, you know. Obviously, the fan base here is immense. So, yeah, just stepping onto the pitch and hearing the crowd roar. Even though I didn't score the goal, it led to Torpy's finish. So, yeah, I played a part in that goal, and it was a derby game as well. So I feel like that goal kind of settled the game, really, because I made it 3-0. And yeah, just to celebrate with the fans, you know, that's what it's all about. It's a nice feeling. Even though I didn't score, you still get the same buzz, really, because you've helped the team, and that's what I want to do, really, just help to contribute, whether it's starting or coming on for 5, 10 minutes, 1 minute. You just want to impact the game and help the team.
Is it a bit of an adjustment to go from a position where you might be starting regularly to being an impact player coming off? Is it a different mentality?
I think it's the same mentality. Obviously, every player wants to be starting every game, every week. But there's times when it's not happening. You're on the bench and you might come on for 10 minutes, you might come on for 5 minutes. So you just got to be ready at all times. You just got to keep training hard, and you're trying to work back into the team. And yeah, when you're given an opportunity off the bench, you just want to grasp it with both hands. And yeah, you just want to do well. Just want to do well for yourself and the team. So yeah, when you come on, you want to impact. That's my mentality. You come on, you want to influence the game. You want to raise the energy levels and try and score or try and create chances. So yeah.
And the goals have started coming. How hungry are you to get back out there?
Yeah, very hungry. I feel like I'm in a decent place. The last 2 games I've managed to come on and score 2 goals, 1 in each game. So I just want to keep that coming. Whenever I'm called upon to step onto the pitch, you just want to give it maximum, show my ability, and yeah, try and score and just help the team. Like I keep saying, just try and just enjoy it as well, because we're in a good moment. Everyone's playing well. There's healthy competition in the team, so we're all just pushing each other, and it's kind of getting the best out of each other. And that's maybe a factor to why we've started so well this season.
You've obviously been around the club for a bit now. Is this the best it's been in your experience over, just in terms of work ethic, in terms of how you're all pushing, in terms of the way you're all connected?
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely in one of the best moments since I've been here. We're still undefeated in the league. I know it's only 9 games in, but we're looking quite solid. We're not really conceding too many goals. We're scoring a lot of goals as well. We're creating a lot of chances. So yeah, it's all positive at the minute. So we just want to keep it going. It's still early days. So yeah, we just need to keep building from this, not to get complacent, because we know this division is so tough. Every game's a new challenge. So yeah, we're just looking forward to taking every game step by step and just to keep putting in the performances.
And Blackburn tomorrow, what kind of threat do they pose? What kind of proposition are they?
Yeah, they're a top team. We know they've been in this league for a while. Last season they were pushing to get into the playoff places as well. And yeah, we know it's going to be a massive test. Whenever we've played them, it's been a very competitive game. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be coming to the CBS wanting to get some points, wanting to win, of course. And yeah, hopefully we come out on top.